The brutality, militancy, and fanaticism of Islamic State fighters pose long-term threats beyond Syria and Iraq, according to President Obama, who spoke on NBC's Meet the Press television program.
We are going to systematically degrade their capabilities. We're going to shrink the territory that they control. And ultimately, we're going to defeat them.
But in his speech Wednesday, Mr. Obama plans to set limitations on U.S. engagement.
This is not going to be an announcement about U.S. ground troops. This is not the equivalent of the Iraq War.
It is an urgent concern to strike while ISIS is vulnerable.
The initiative is long overdue, according to Republican Senator Ted Cruz.
What we ought to have is a direct, concerted, overwhelming air campaign to take them out.
Lawmakers returned to Washington with urgent domestic priorities, like extending federal spending authority and averting another government shutdown, but with an increasingly wary eye towards conflict and chaos from Eastern Europe to the Middle East. Congressman Peter King.
Considering we have ISIS, al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, and core al-Qaeda, all of whom have the ability and the goal of attacking the United States, we certainly have to be more vigilant than ever.
King says President Obama need not seek congressional authority to strike against Islamic State fighters. Democrat Adam Smith says more important than Congress's blessing to act is the formation of a broad coalition.
Well, if the U.S. acts without Sunni support in the region, it could strengthen ISIS.
The initiative comes as the United States prepares for midterm elections in November, which will decide all House seats and 1/3 of the Senate. U.S. immigration reform has emerged as a major issue, despite Mr. Obama's announcement he will delay executive action until later in the year. Michael Bowman, VOA News, Washington.